I always thought I was raising a strong, emotionally healthy child. But one evening, my daughter came home from school looking drained, not tired, emotionally drained. I asked her what happened. She said our team lost the football match and everyone was upset. So I kept smiling. I just didn't want them to feel any worse. And she meant it. She was proud of pulling everyone together. But as a parent, I looked at her and I saw it. That smile was not coming from joy. It was coming from trying to make everyone happy. And suddenly I realized she was learning to care for everyone else's feelings except hers. Moments like these make me question everything because I realized she wasn't just a kind little child. She was becoming someone who prioritized others' feelings above her own. And deep down, I knew where she was learning that from. Me. We tell our kids, share, apologize quickly, don't argue, don't make a fuss, just be nice. But are we teaching them to set healthy boundaries? Or are we simply teaching them to agree with everything, no matter how they really feel inside? And when they grow up, what does that look like? One day my younger daughter brought home a painting she was really proud of. And a teacher emailed me saying she's talented and she cares about everyone. Her work shows it. But she tends to play it safe with her creativity. That phrase, play it safe, made me think. She wasn't lacking talent or heart. She was choosing to hold back her bold ideas, worried about how they might be received. Because this caution didn't start at school. It started at home, in the little things that we said every day. It was our mistake as parents. How many times have we said, don't talk back, what will others think? Just say sorry and move on. Don't make a big fuss. In many Indian homes, respect often means silence. Obedience is praised. Questioning is punished. But silence isn't always respect. And obedience isn't always confidence. A few years ago, as a family, we went for lunch to a friend of ours, an elderly couple. Their children are now adults, strong, confident, and emotionally balanced. During our time there, their daughter calmly spoke to them about a disagreement she was having at work. Her tone was respectful but assertive. No panic, no fear. I was curious and asked them, how did you raise such confident kids? She smiled warmly and said, we didn't raise our kids to be nice or people pleasers. We raised them to be kind and also to know their self-worth. What's the difference between being nice and being kind with boundaries? Confidence is not being loud or disrespectful. It's not about being fearless or even extroverted. It is knowing your voice matters, even when others disagree. And as a parent, what bugs me is we can't give it to our kids in one lesson. I wish I could, but we build it moment by moment by letting them speak, say no when it matters, and make mistakes. That's not failure. That's how they grow. What if our silence today becomes their struggle tomorrow? Now when my kids say, I don't want to do this, I pause, I listen, I don't rush to correct them. When they express feelings, even their anger, I remind myself, this isn't misbehavior, it's confidence taking shape. In a world that tells them to shrink, I want to be the voice that tells them to expand. Because in 20 years' time, I don't want my daughters to be afraid to upset someone. I want them to know their worth, to hold boundaries, to lead, to speak up, and to walk away when needed. Did this message resonate with you? What moment made you reflect on how you're raising your children? Share your story below. Your voice might help another parent today. If this made you think differently about parenting, subscribe. I share heart-opening stories like this every week.